tomorrow, they will give you 20% off. Call before you go. You can pick it up promptly and get your additional 20% off just by calling 877-248-2579. Again, that's 877-248-2579.
KCAA.
That's funny.
We're back with the Live with Aaron and Kelly show. And Kelly is actually a part of the show. If you are on our Ustream, just go to ustream.tv/channel/KCAA TV. She actually texted me that she's saying all this stuff. She said, Aaron, when are we getting engaged so we can hook each other up with work like them? Laugh out loud. Just kidding. Soon, Kelly. Very soon. Okay. And then she also said, with regards to what you guys were talking about, diverse country, and it should be represented more in the leading lady men roles. She wants to see both of you in leading roles. But you guys are really working,
Working on it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And you're a producer, too, I might add.
I think I only produce 2 act in a sense, but I think it's kind of expanded into another element where I think most artists should try to expand into.
Exactly. It's important to learn both behind and in front, right?
Completely.
Okay.
Completely.
We have from E3 the Latino cyber guy, Jose Ulloa. Are you there, Jose?
Yeah, Aaron, how you doing? A little Dance Central, but nothing else is new. Just having fun at E3.
Yeah, tell us about that now. For those that don't know, he's a Latino cyber guy. You can see him on all the news stations talking about gadgets, and this year it's about video games. What's the biggest video game at E3 this week?
Well, a lot of announcements of video games that are coming down the pike, but as you can see, Dance Central 3 is probably one of the hottest, so everybody's having fun. You got Usher, who threw it down with Microsoft's press conference, and actually throwing some great moves, and you can actually follow his moves on screen. So that's going to be the hottest, I would say, overall game. And then you start looking at, from a sports perspective, you're looking at Madden, you're looking at FIFA Soccer, because this year they're voice activated. And I'm gonna lower this down a little bit so
they're
we can hear
voice
each other.
Activated. How does that work?
You can call audibles instead of using your remote or the gaming stick.
Wow.
You can be able to call audibles just like a quarterback. Right guard, block 3. Right end. Fly pass. And the same thing with soccer. And as it's the first time you're going to be able to do this. A very fun way. So I don't know if that takes away from the game, calling an audible versus.
I think it adds to it if you're a guy. And you're used to playing the game, right?
And how intense you can actually get, and to literally be able to vocalize it.
Yeah.
Because when I'm playing, I vocalize anyway. I do. I was like, come on! You do one of those things and all this other stuff, even while watching the television.
But what if it thinks you mean tackle when you say come on?
It's one of those, and that's one of the things Microsoft launching voice activation in 12 different languages this year. So from Spanish to Italian to German. So catching everybody's accents is going to be really interesting to see how it all pans out in a game. So, but if you're used to enjoying your games, one thing we realized about this E3 is that this E3 is really an old-fashioned gamers conference.
What does that mean?
It's all about blood and guts. If you're into blood and you're into guts and you're into ultimate violence, then this conference was for you.
Yeah, we saw we were at the Activision booth. We live streamed from Activision yesterday, Latino Cyber Guy and I, and we did Call of Duty, which is very bloody too. And they showed the gadgets, those hovercrafts that they have, the new ones, the kind that you could get for your kid, but it's attached to a gun. And you could see all of these applications in the Army. I mean, I think they went with military consultants on this stuff. Very gruesome stuff.
It's very realistic now. It's getting to the point where it blows you away. And I was looking at a demo where now you can put your picture on any of the characters. And the whole idea of that is that can you blow away your partner right next to you if his face is on one of the characters, one of the combat characters.
I have mixed feelings about that, but that's just on a personal level for kids, young kids. I don't know that I would, I was
thinking that, but I didn't want to say anything.
I'm sorry. Well, it's the Aaron and Kelly show, so you can say it.
Yeah.
Husband and wife going at each other in Mortal Kombat.
No.
Or even the kids.
Ex-wife and husband. Now, that would be a really cool show. But, well, thank you so very much, Latino Cyber Guy. And if anybody wants to get more information, they can go to your Facebook.com/
The Latino Cyber Guy, or Twitter me at Latino Cyber Guy.
Awesome. Thank you so very much.
Nice.
And we'll come back with the Latino Cyber Guy on future projects. We've got a lot more gaming going on and tech projects.
Cool.
But I wanted to cover you guys again. You're doing so much, as a
love him so
couple.
much. I love him.
But you are, right? I mean, how do you balance all of that? You have the relationship, then you got to go auditions, and then you got to separate. Do you ever separate at times?
Yeah, for Grim.
Yeah, sometimes on location when we go.
Because that's not here, right? That's where.
Grim shoots in Portland,
Okay.
and Elfman shot in actually
Roswell.
Maryland.
Frederick, Maryland.
Frederick,
sorry.
Maryland.
That was
and
Roswell FM.
So she would have to leave for nearly a month.
Ooh,
So that's kind of always hard. But with, we're talking about technology and stuff, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
We usually have our laptops open to
So you guys Skype each other, or
completely
Okay.
literally
hours.
Skype all day long.
We'll just leave it on.
We'll
even
kinda leave it
when
on.
around the house.
you guys are attached
To our hotel
You're
room.
attached,
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's
Well-
that's the great thing about this couple, and the most sickening thing I can say, because it's just like for people that are like. They're like, go get a room, guys. You're
Pretty
secretly
much.
loving to each other. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
we're
great.
that kind of
Speaking
couple.
of being attached, I love my sister, and she just texted me. She's listening in.
Awesome.
And,
What's her name?
Her name is Elizabeth Georgina Reed, and she just had
Hi,
Parker
Gina.
Reed, and we just want to say hello to my sister and to
Hey,
our
Gina.
new
Hey,
little
Parker.
nephew.
Congratulations.
Love you.
Yeah, he's gonna be one. So thank you for letting me say hi. She's listening.
Yeah,
Love you.
absolutely. Hello, and thank you for watching Live with Aaron and Kelly. Now, we have...
Yes.
we're going to go to a break, and then when we come back, we're going to do the game that every newlywed company... well, not newlywed. If you're going to be a newlywed, you're going to get married.
Right.
Let's see if they should get married. I know they should, but let's see if the game says they should. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with the Live with Aaron and Kelly show. We've got the Mirelly couple here. Brian
Briley,
and
actually.
Mirelly. Oh, is it Briley?
Well, we've already
Mirelly.
named our.
You've already named yourselves. Darn it, I really want to be the first Briley. I still Briley is pretty cool.
Briley.
But Briley?
Briley.
Yeah, but now it sounds like that could be your kid.
Brielli.
Well, actually, that is our.
Oh,
We've already named our firstborn
We
Briley.
haven't
You've already named. Oh my God!
Yes.
we
See,
have an
yeah,
imaginary
yeah.
child that goes
Do
with
you?
us everywhere we go.
That's great. That's
Briley's in
great.
the back seat. Don't seat. Briley's in the back seat.
Yes.
Don't seat.
Oh, you girl. Okay, all right. This is just a beautiful couple. Again, okay, so we're going to see if they have what it takes. Let's see. We have 3 questions for them, and they've already written out their... But they didn't show each other. Did you guys not show each other? Just make
No,
sure?
we
did
kept our
not
promise.
Okay.
show
First
each other.
question is, Brian, what is Mirelly's pet peeve? What did you say?
I put. Well, it's on there. I wrote down that it was.
Being late.
No, that's mine.
Oh, no,
I wrote-
lights being on.
Lights being on.
See, I'm not good at this game show. Okay, what is your number? What is that? What is your answer?
Oh, that is one of my pet peeves. I'm a big energy, but I actually put lying.
Oh, that's
But,
true.
but the lights are huge.
true.
That's true. See, that's why I couldn't pick. Remember, that was
Yeah,
the
a lot
hardest
of pet
one.
peeves then.
I did.
Got it.
I also
True.
don't like to walk on a bare floor with my bare feet because it leaves stuff on. Clean the floor. Anyway.
Got
Yes.
it. You're a neat freak. Got it. Okay. Aw, okay. Number 2, what is Mirelly's comfort food? What did you say?
I said hot Cheetos with lemon.
And what did she say?
Hot Cheetos.
That's right. Wow, you guys are pretty good so far. Well, one.
One.
You got one.
One.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
one.
That's
We're
good.
batting
Okay.
500.
Now, oh no, but you got his, right? We forgot to ask you on his. What is his pet peeve?
Being late.
That's what you said, and that's what it is. So you got
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah, she's
You
got
got
one.
yours?
Yeah.
Nice.
I wrote it. I wrote.
Yeah,
being late.
she did. I just messed it up for you guys. Okay. Now the third one. What was the moment?
Wait, did we do his?
No, I keep forgetting his. What is his comfort food?
I put his comfort food was either grilled chicken or protein shake.
And what is it?
I was going to put that.
What did you put?
I put oatmeal with egg whites.
Now you know more about Brian than you can possibly imagine.
But grilled chicken, protein shake.
That
That's
makes sense.
probably much better.
I'm going to go with you on
Sorry.
this. Now, our last one, the third one, what was
Health
the
food.
moment? What was the moment Mirelly knew you were the one? What did you say?
I said it was about 17 days in, and I had her over for dinner, and I cooked what I call like this love salmon, and it was actually at my apartment,
Well, actually, I might say she did put this first when I visited him, and he cooked salmon for me, and I thought, wow, is that all it takes? But he told me about Hami.
Hami is grandmother.
What was it about Hami?
Well, Brian, when he graduated from Berkeley, moved in with his grandmother after his aunt had moved out so she could get married. And Grandma was alone, so Brian moved in with her in Los Angeles, and he thought it was only going to be for a few years, and actually it turned into the rest of her life until she passed just recently. And so Brian and her kind of, lived together for the last 12 years. And he just shared a lot of intimate stuff about her, and she's a very traditional Korean woman who a lot of the Korean community would come to her for advice and help, and he just really shared a lot with me about her. And her family is basically, she was the center of the whole family until she passed, and so he took care of her. He took care of her, and she took care of him, and so it was very beautiful to know that, because he's known as this bad guy, in the movies and all that, but he took care of his grandmother for 12 years by himself.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I saw one of the videos. You were kind of like this. I saw one of them when you did Tokyo Drift. You kind of look like this, not just bad guy, but kind of like a party guy too.
I guess so. I guess I could look that way in a sense. But I mean,
because you're very traditional too. You got those roots. Yeah,
I do. I think so, and I think I was just very fortunate to be in a circumstance or situation where I was allowed to be given this gift to be with my grandmother in her last years of her life. And it was, everything that Mirelly was saying, I thought it was 2 years and it became 12, and she did more for me than I could ever do for her. So
nice. And it's always great to have those moments with family. I know with my uncle, I didn't know him until like 3 years ago, and he's been by my side doing help. 4? Has it been 4? Sorry, 4. He corrected me. Okay, it's 4. Jose Luis Sedano. Now, okay, so what was his moment that he knew you were the one?
Well, I wrote down that it was after the Killers premiere. Yes. It was our first date.
The Killers premiere. What was? You killed him, or
no. It's the Ashton Kutcher movie. He got invited to the premiere, so he invited me. But I thought I was going to go with a group of him and his friends. He said, "We're all going to go. You should come."
Is that what you wrote down?
First date, June 1st.
That's for they say when like the first date.
I know.
Guys know.
I know.
Guys know immediately.
Like whatever, when you know,
right?
you know.
See?
That whole
so how many
cliche,
dates was it?
It's so true.
How many dates was it that till?
Well, I was in a little bit of denial. So I mean, I literally was like, no, I'm not going to get any serious. I want to be single.
Because you want to be on your focus on your career, right?
And I told him, by the way, I'm going to be dating other people. And
Dang!
Totally. Yeah. Threw that out at me. Threw that out.
And you know what he said to me?
How did you respond to that?
Can I say?
Go ahead.
He said, you go ahead. You take as much time as you like. I support you in you taking whatever you need. I'm not going to date anybody else because I know you're my soulmate, but you go ahead and take your time. And I was like, and my heart just fell out of my, chest, and I was like, okay. So I'm going to do it. But then he just asked me out.
Then I subsequently kept her busy every single day.
So I never got a chance to date anybody
Good for
else.
you,
absolutely.
You
totally.
That's awesome.
Totally.
That's awesome. Now,
he cooked salmon, so I was like, oh my God.
The love salmon. We have to have you back and talk.
We'll
learn
prepare it or
that
somehow
love salmon. Yeah.
Definitely.
Brian can cook.
How to get, and that was a great answer. I mean, how to cook. Mr. Brian T. and Mirelly Taylor, thank you so very much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having us.
We have got to have you back. Oh, and a last question. What is Mirelly's favorite radio TV show?
This one.
Live with Kelly and Aaron.
Oh, sorry.
Aaron and Kelly.
Aaron and Kelly.
Oh.
I know Kelly right now. She's
Kelly
like,
and
see,
Aaron.
she said Kelly and Aaron. It should be Kelly and Aaron. No. Aaron and Kelly. Live with Aaron and Kelly.
Like Regis and Kelly, I guess. Aaron and Kelly. Okay.
Live with Aaron and Kelly.
I get it.
No,
Kelly
Kelly and Aaron. In fact, she's watching still, and she said, thank you so very much, guys, for coming on. We thank you so much for driving
Kelly.
out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys
know it's
came all
fun.
the way out. Thank you.
It's a blast.
And we'll have you back when
Yes.
all of your premieres happen, and we want to go to every premiere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch the first episode of Grimm. Brian's going to be on it. He was on the season finale, and then they're bringing him back, even though they killed him. So you got to find out how his character.
So
is
you do
coming
come back. So that's a little.
I guess so. That's the
I don't even know.
that's the secret.
He's not allowed to say that, but I can get in trouble.
That's great. There we go. That's why we get the duo on. That's right. We've got Live with Aaron and Kelly and Live with Brian and Mirelly.
Whoa, look at that.
Look at that. Wonderful. Okay.
Mirelly and Brian.
See that?
Just
That's
saying.
smart. Maybe if
Just
I did
saying.
that with Kelly and Aaron. Kelly, did you propose to me earlier? Is that what you did? Because we'll talk about it later. Okay, we'll come back next week. Tune in right here every Thursday at 11 a.m. Join us at Kelly V. Dolan on her Twitter or Facebook, or mine, Karen M. Sanchez. Check us out, kcaaradio.com. Thank you so very much. We know you have a lot of choices. Thank you for selecting us. See you next time. Bye.